boy Bennett. And y'all know what this is. This is the Cleveland Browns versus Detroit Lions post-game show. You know how we do when we start off every show. I'll let you know who in the building with me. Starting with Mr. Michigan himself. Rich.
What up, though? Great win, y'all. You can find me on X at Riggs928.
Money Mike.
What up, y'all? You can find me on X at @1prior_JR. And if y'all watch the pregame show, y'all notice there's a couple people missing from this postgame show.
Hey, they missing like Hutch be missing, don't they, Mike?
DC, man.
What up, though, man? It's your boy DC, man. DC Christopher on Facebook, Daryl Simpson 1988 on Twitter and on Instagram, man. Go Lions, baby. Go Tigers.
Day.
What up? I'm here, man. I'm here.
Man,
you here so you won't get fined?
Man, that's crazy, man.
Hey, Daddy, you here so you won't get fined?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Here, so we'll get fined.
Paul for life.
You can find me on Crazy Hockey Fan on X. You can find me on Instagram at @OnePrideNation_24.
All right, let's get this show started. First off, let's hit some comments. I almost got the score right. Our boy Beach Killer Thriller said,
What up, B? What up, B?
He said, what up, though?
Beast Thriller.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get to the first topic. Another solid game for Jared Goff, man. Chris, how you feel about his performance today?
It was good. He did have a pick. So, I mean, he used what was given to him by the defense. He played well. He did what he needed to do. Like we were saying in the pregame show, he whatever the defense gave him, that's what he's trying. Now, I would tell you, like, there was a few drop passes that probably could have been caught, but he played above average today. Played above average. Played pretty good.
Rich, how you feel about his performance today?
Was that me?
Rich, yep. Rich.
So,
Rich.
You're the only Rich I know.
I'm the one and only. Word like.
No, we ain't gonna get there because I call you something else.
It is what it is, Chris.
It is what it is.
Man, I would give him a C+ performance. I thought he did enough to win. He had that pick. I thought he was him and J-Mo were not on the same page today.
Chris, I got to move my car. Take over.
In saying that, he did enough for us to win and led us, but I don't think it was anything spectacular. But hey, a win's a win.
Yep. Mike.
Game never lied to you.
I'm gonna have to disagree a little bit. I'm gonna have to give him a B+, and I'm gonna say what was spectacular is Myles Garrett was on his ass all game, and so as along with the other crew along that D line. So they were on him pretty tough, and he was manipulating that pocket, man. He was getting out of harm's way, and he was delivering footballs. But outside that interception, if it wasn't for the interception, I would give him an A. But that interception was dumb. I'd give him a B+. If it wasn't for the interception, he would have got a better grade from me.
DC.
I'm agree with Mike. I'll give him a B+. That's that interception. But I also agree with Rich too. I mean, just him and J-Mo was not on the same page today. But Jared Goff played solid game overall. They said B+. I think the Lions could have had scored more points, to be honest. But it is what it is. Jared Goff, he played solid, B+. But him and J-Mo was not on the same page today.
And
that's a good point, B. That's 3 straight games where the Lions have not given up a sack.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the ever excitable Day.
Yeah. I'm with them. I give him about a B. What I really liked was his ability to move and maneuver in the pocket, man. Because like Mike said, Garrett was on his ass all day. And, He was able to step up and step to the side in the pocket. Kept quite a few plays alive. So I'll give him about a B. Nothing spectacular, but nothing terrible either.
I will say, and I've noticed this, and I think I said it on another show before that we had, is that it seems like Goff is a little bit more nimble this year.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like he's moving around a little bit better than he has in past years. I'm not saying he's a sprinter. I'm just saying he's moving around a lot more and a lot better.
He's a gazelle.
Easy.
Shit.
All right, we get to the next topic.
Yep.
Appreciate that, Chris. All right, now let's talk about Jahmyr Gibbs, man. Nice bounce back game for him, man. Chris, how you feel about his performance today? I can bring the stats up.
Gibbs, I thought it'd be a Monty game. I have to admit, I thought it'd be a Monty game, and it wasn't. And a couple of you guys in here said it was going to be a Gibbs, and they needed to see Gibbs. So y'all were right, man. I thought it'd be a Monty game. So I mean, he really ran up the middle. He ran anywhere we needed him to go. He played hard. He played tough, and he fought for those extra yards. He did a really good job today. Really good.
Rich, how you feel about Monty? As I tell you the stats real quick, he had 15 carries, 91 yards, averaged 6.1 yards a carry, and 1 touchdown.
I mean, yeah, like, I called it. I said it was going to be a Gibbs game. I wish Homeboy was in here, saying that, they shut everyone else down. And I said Gibbs was different than the guys they shut down. And, I mean, I was right. And, I mean, you've seen Monty, who fits the profile of the other running backs who they have shut down, and they shut them down. Gibbs, with that speed and quickness, too much, man.
Mike.
It was nice seeing Gibbs bounce back, and this was definitely his most efficient game running the football, so can't knock him there. Hopefully he keeps it going, and then we keep this 1-2 punch alive and keep being the best of football.
DC.
I agree with what Mike and Riggs is saying too. But yeah, he had a very efficient game today. I think I knew Cleveland Browns, they was gonna game plan to try to contain Monty, because Monty had a big game against the Baltimore Ravens. So which Monty, he only had like 9 carries for 12 yards, but he wasn't featured like Gibbs was. So they was game planning him for more. But I love what Morton did today to get more touches for Gibbs and use him, out in the out in the flat area and stuff. Can't think of the word right now, but he used him to win, to get him involved. So yeah, so I like it. He did good.
My brother from another mother, Day.
It was nice to see Gibbs the way he ran today, man. Very efficient. Didn't try to do too much, man. The lane opened up and he hit it. He wasn't trying to do too much dancing. Not a whole lot of east-west when it wasn't called. So it was nice.
Chris.
I already went. I was the first one that went.
My bad. I was just trying to make sure I got everybody. You know how I do. All right, let's talk about another player's performance today. St. Brown.
3rd and goal. Fake to Montgomery. St. Brown. Touchdown.
Too easy.
He had another 2 touchdown game, man. Chris, how you feel about St. Brown's performance today?
He was good, man. He was really good. Definitely good today. That's for sure. He catches everything. Old reliable, man. He don't matter where he's at. It's hard to slow him down. Really is. Catches everything. Once again, always a perfect route runner. He's always there when you need him, man. Great game by Amon-Ra St. Brown today.
Mike.
Steady Eddie, man. Like I said on the pregame show, he brings it week to week. It's only out of the whole season. It's only like a week or two you could say, oh, he was really quiet. But most of the weeks, man, he's bringing it. 90% of the time, he's bringing it.
Yep.
He had 7 receptions for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns. Daddy, how you feel about St. Brown's performance today?
Man, it's almost expected every week, really. It's just steady Eddie, man. Like, dude seems to always be open. Like, pretty much, you know what I mean? He never seems to be like super covered when he gets the ball. I'm happy with it. I'll take it.
DC.
He's showing us why he's one of the best wide receivers in this game right now. I mean, if nobody doesn't have an answer for him, I don't care who you playing against 1-on-1. He just nobody just don't have an answer for him. This is another great performance that he had today against the number 1 defense, Cleveland Browns, and he shows why he's one of the best wide receivers in the game, and he doesn't get enough credit. Outside of our fan base, he doesn't get enough credit nationally like he should. So.
Rich.
I mean, shit, yeah. I mean, he always gonna get his. He almost like remember back in the day, Chris Carter. All he does is catch touchdowns.
Yes.
Like this damn dude, he's damn near every game you could pencil him in for at least one, and it's like, he just like everyone else said, just steady Eddie. You never got to worry about him, man. He always does what is expected. And, it's not just the receiving. He's had good blocks. He had that Gibbs touchdown. He had a real nice block on Ward on the outside. Like, he does whatever's asked of him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Papa, did I get you?
Yes, she did.
All right.
Well, with the other,
all right, Rich, since you on the screen, that's great. Go ahead.
I said with the other 2 people not in here, it seems like you have more people to ask. That's why.
Yeah. Well, Rich, since you on here, man, let's talk about your boy, man.
Here's the formation, and what you're looking at, Cornelius Lucas, he is off the ball. Did not help him one bit being backed up. Aiden Hutchinson, he got there so fast, he didn't even try to hit Flacco. He just took the ball, swatted at it. That still counts as a strip sack.
Kowalski recovered. He was ruled down.
He was ruled down, but you talk.
Your boy Aiden Hutchinson, man, he showed him to did his thing.
I mean, he should have had 2 if Branch didn't get that damn penalty. I mean, he balled out.
It is what it is.
Huh?
I say you mean 3 sacks, 2 strip sacks.
Yeah. Like he outperformed Garrett today. And not that Garrett played a bad game. I'm not saying that. But I mean, he outperformed him, he just does what he does, and I think every game, coming off that leg injury, just getting them legs under him more and more, I expect it to keep going up.
Papa, how you feel about Hutch's performance today?
I didn't really see Hutch today, man. He was behind. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I didn't see him on the punt team. I didn't see him receiving the ball. I didn't see him freaking. Man, I don't know what you guys are talking about. No, he had a game. He had a game he needed to have. That's what we expect out of Hutch. We need him to have those type of games on a reg. So I loved it. He was getting around, and you're right. Like Rich is right. Like he should have had another sack. Branch had a bad penalty, but. Yep, the Hutch we're hoping for showed up really well.
DC.
Hutch did his thing today, man. He 4 QB hits, a few sacks today, and he did his thing. He showed up. He showed why he's one of the best in the game. And also too, I read a stat that he's the first Lions player to have 32 sacks in the first 4 seasons of his young career. So, yeah, I just read that stat not too long ago. So, yeah, shout out to Hutch. He just shows why he's one of the best in the game. When he plays like that, when he's healthy, he he shows what he is. So, if I have to give a grade, he get an A for me.
Mike.
Yeah, Hutch got an A+ for me today. I said all week coming into the game and on the show, and I don't know why the guy from Cleveland or the Browns guy took offense to it because he's saying he was doing backhanded compliments, but it's the matchup, man. He's going up against a 34-year-old Cornelius Lucas. Like, he's not a starting tackle in this league, and if he is one, he's one of the worst in the league, if not the worst tackle in the league. And then your coach that you were giving so much credit to on the pregame show left him again and again and again, one-on-one with Aiden Hudson. I said, if he's left one-on-one with that dude, he has to win that matchup. And he absolutely won that matchup. It was not even close. He got past that dude multiple times before that dude even touched Hutchinson. So his coach that he was bragging about, not only did you start him because you had to and your line was depleted, but you didn't even give the man any help. So Aiden Hudson did his thing. He did what he was supposed to do. In my opinion, he had 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. One of them got taken back because of Brian Branch. But he had a hell of a game today, A+.
Day.
I agree. This is what I've been asking for, man. It's just like, be a game wrecker when the matchup shows that you should be a game wrecker today. Like, Cornelius Lucas, like Mike said, is not a starting tackle in this league. He's awful. And Hutch did his thing today. Gave us a small little heart attack, though, and I know everybody out here felt the same way for that quick 25, 30 seconds he was down on the ground. I know I did.
Mm-hmm.
But it was nice to see him do what we think he can do. You know what I mean? Like, that was, if we had to pay him based off today, I'd pay him. You know what I mean? Just based off that performance he had today.
I'm gonna start with
Now,
you on the next.
I want to see him keep it up. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to be this dominant as he was today, but you know what I mean? Just keep that up. And the best play he actually made today wasn't the sack or anything. Damn, who's got the TV up?
Go ahead, my bad.
Was where he recognized it was going to be a screen. He immediately recognized it and he dropped back. You know what I mean? I think that was his best play of the day today.
So, Daddy, I'm gonna start off with you on this one. Our O-line gave up no sacks today. How you feel about our offensive line performance today?
Offensive line performance was actually okay. I give it more of Goff in the pocket, the way he's moving around in the pocket. There were a couple times Myles Garrett blew right past Sewell and Decker, and then for some reason we had Laporta matched up one-on-one on Garrett, which is like a mismatch all day. I'm sorry, like, but
that's asking for trouble.
Yeah, bro, that was. Can't blame Laporta on that one, man. He was set up for failure on that.
I want to know what his thought process was when he looked up and he saw who he was covering for a moment.
I'm fucked.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And we still didn't give up a sack that play. Goff stepped up and was able. I don't remember exactly what resulted from the play, but I'm gonna O-line play good, but I'm gonna give that no sack thing more to Goff after what I seen him do today.
Rich.
I mean, I'm gonna agree and disagree with Day. I agree that Goff did help them with the manipulating the pocket, but they did well enough. I mean, hell, I shared that clip with quite a few of us in here where damn CJ Stroud said hike and bam, he was on his back. So
yeah,
it wasn't that bad. So I mean, they gave him a little time, but I don't think it was their best performance, but definitely wasn't their worst performance either.
Agree.
Mike, how you feel about the O-line's performance today?
That's a tough one right there. I'm gonna give them probably like a C plus. They battle. They did some good things out there, but I felt like it was a 50-50 game in a running and a passing game. Like the Browns defensive line won just as much matchup as I think our offensive line, if not.
Mm-hmm.
Mike?
Lost Mike.
DC.
I'd agree with I would agree with Day.
Oh, there he is.
No, go ahead. Go. Let Mike finish.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to keep up consistently with the Lions for 60 minutes of football with their offense being that inept and making horrible turnover worthy plays themselves. So that's all I would say. I'll give them a C plus. Encouraging though, really encouraging.
DC.
I'll give them a B minus. I'll give them a B minus. I mean, the offensive line, yes, they didn't give up sacks. They held their ground, but again, it's some things, some things need to clean up. And those I think the one drive that we saw earlier, I think it was in the first half, when you had back-to-back false starts. And you can't have stuff like that. It costs and has those drives. Like you can't do that. Those type of drives, when you have false starts and those things, it's unacceptable.
I forgot all about that, DC. Good point. I forgot about that. Had some costly penalties.
Yeah, so those things, some things that has to be cleaned up about. So, but overall, like I said, I'm gonna give them a B minus because they didn't give up a second. All Jared Goff, he moved around. But again, there's some things that got to clean up.
Paul.
It's your word life.
I know it is. I was watching the Tigers game too. I'm not gonna lie.
You can't see me.
Yeah. I wish I didn't sometimes.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
Sorry, Rich. You set me up, Rich. I had to use it.
I'm the best thing you will look at today, sir.
Anyway, go ahead, Rich.
You having a rough day, then, Rich.
I know. I am having a rough day.
Can't say that with my beautiful ass on the screen, but go ahead.
So yeah, I mean the Browns aren't getting sacked, and I kind of agree with the guys with the false starts, which is a good point that was made.
All about that, yeah.
The false starts, Goff having to run a little bit more, which is cool. I mean, I like that, but you gotta protect a little bit more if you can. Yeah, I'd give it a C plus B minus grade today. 50-50 across the board.
Did I get you?
Yeah, but I'll say this. Like, I don't have a complaint on how the O-line played today, but I wouldn't brag about how the O-line played today either.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, we gotta admit this though. For considering who they played,
pretty damn good.
And even though they didn't play their best, we still got 34 points and no sacks. I mean, that's got to be considerable.
No, we got 27, 27 points.
Yeah.
Or 27, my bad.
Yeah, the punt return.
And then there's some
about the punt return.
Yeah.
Taken at the 35, Khalif Raymond across midfield, still going. One man to beat, it's the punt for Bohorquez. Touchdown, Khalif Raymond.
Hey, that punter got to see me, bro.
He's sold.
He got to see me, bro.
Our guy would never do that. He would never do that.
Hey, couldn't be Jake Bates.
No.
Yeah, Jake Bates got a couple tackles on the season. I remember week 1, he had more tackles than Aiden Hudson.
Man, I knew you were going to say that. I knew that. As soon as Bates came up, I said, watch.
That was beautiful.
That was too good.
No,
Man,
that man, I sometimes I'm forgetting how fast Leaf really is. He's fucking fast.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
once he gets in the open field, man, he is gone.
Yeah, he's out of there.
I don't know. They mentioned too that Dan Campbell mentions that this is one of those games that Khalif Raymond's gonna have those. It's gonna have a big game, and this one, that punt return, that really just pretty much put this game really out of reach.
Yeah.
So, suddenly special teams, when you score and you score off special teams, that's a huge plus.
I think we all undervalue Raymond's role on this team because at the beginning of the season started, everybody was like, "Oh, get him out there, put Tesla out there. He's taking Tesla snaps and everything else like that." But he do have a positive role on the team. If it's not, because golf trusts Raymond. Let's be real. He has confidence in Raymond, and then what he brings on the special teams, I think is excellent too. Chris, your thoughts on Raymond's role, performance tonight, and everything? The punt return.
I think he played well. He had a few catches. I think he had a drop too. So, I mean, if we're gonna hold one person's drops later when we talk about them, if he's up there, then Khalif had a drop as well. But he had a kickoff return for a touchdown. I mean, he did well. He had a few good catches, a couple of runs. It wasn't too bad. He had a really good game.
Can we pull up that comment where it said the punter made a business decision? Is that really a business decision against a 5'8", 160 guy when the punter looked like he was like 6'1", 6'2"? Like he looked like a big old dude. Is that really a business decision or is that just selling?
Yeah, because he don't want to get embarrassed. He don't want to be put on ESPN.
Didn't it?
Man.
Anybody else got any thoughts on the Raymond?
That punter got to see me, bro. We fighting afterwards.
Mike, anything?
My mouth wasn't even working. But no, I don't got anything, man. That dude, he saw the score. He said it don't matter any fucking way. He said I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
Their punter's 6 foot 217.
And Raymond's 5'8", like 160, 170 probably. That's not a business decision. That's just selling.
Mike, I'm gonna let you start with this one. Our defense, man, been playing like a top 10 defense, man. How you feel about our defense performance tonight?
I like our defense. There's a lot of things I like about defense. There's some things we need to clean up. Like the rush game, the rush defense today. It was a lot of portions where it was really good, but it was somewhere it was really bad. That Judkins kid, man, he can go. Yeah, he can go. As far as defense today, they did what they were supposed to do, but we got to remember we were playing a team that was averaging 17 points a game. So, when we play the harder teams that score more points, I'll gauge it more then. But I'm satisfied with today's game for sure.
I'll say the one thing that bugs me about this defense is, man, sometimes we're not good at tackling. Like especially in the run defense today. There's a lot of missed tackles in the run defense today. But other than that, man, this defense they're flying around. You got multiple guys making impact. You know what I mean? So I'm with Mike. I want to see it against a better offense. But from what I've seen, I love it. Damn, Mahomes.
DC.
Defense, they play well today. Like I said, I agree with Mike and Day. We got to see when they play with better competition. We wanted to say Baltimore, but when we play, even though we won, Baltimore is not well. Look how they looking now. They look terrible right now, but I know it's early. But yeah, we'd like to see when they play against better competition. We got some teams coming up with better competition, but you're playing against a team that only, like Mike said, they only averaging 15, 16, 17 points a game. I mean, that's not saying a whole lot. So, but yeah, outside of said that first drive that Cleveland marched down and scored, Lions defense played very solid today.
Rich,
We got turnovers today.
I thought they played really well against the tight ends. They were a non-factor. That was a concern of mine going into the game.
Mm-hmm.
And they played really well. And man, it just seems like their first series, through the first 4 games, their first defensive series seems a little sketchy. But it's after that, pretty damn nice, man. So I don't know if Shep, once he gets, a feel of what the other team's trying to do. But I like this defense, man.
I will say it was a little eye-opening watching them go 88 yards, though.
Yeah.
That was like, uh-oh.
But if that's your only touchdown of the game, fuck, I'll take it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of missed tackles. They're looking really good, but yeah, always little things that you got to clean up from time to time. I don't believe we heard Terrion Arnold's name outside of him being injured. I don't think we heard him getting in any trouble today. So he
got a penalty. He had a penalty on the first drive.
Yeah, on the first drive he did.
Okay, I probably wasn't paying attention as usual.
But that was really it, though.
He was playing a lot of slot today and they had a Meek on the outside.
Okay. Yeah, so I think the defense played well today. But I think they played really good, and I think they're gaining steam. They're just looking better as time goes on, as they gel more and more, and as the defensive coordinator's system or what he's implemented gets better as time goes on.
Hey, I want to bring up a player, man. I just don't think he's getting I think he's played really well in the first quarter of the season. Derek Barnes, man.
That's my boy right there.
That boy's
get the fuck out of here.
Hey, he's been balling, man.
Mm-hmm.
He had that one rush where we got that one, I think it was the second interception, where he did a delay, faked like he was going to the outside, and then got it. Hey, he learned from that Dak play.
Yeah, man.
But no, I think he's been playing some good ball, man. He really has. I give him a lot of credit for that Baltimore game too, playing that spy role. He's playing some good ball.
Man, our line. Oh, go ahead. I thought you were done. My fault.
No, you're good.
I was gonna say all our linebackers are playing well. I mean, even Stewart had a couple snaps on defense today where he made some plays.
Even Jack is starting to have more splash plays this year.
Mm-hmm. Nowoski's a hell of a rusher on the linebacker position.
Yeah.
You notice that's what they were doing today? They were doing Muhammad and Hutch on the outside.
Mm-hmm. Look, I liked it.
And then they either had when they had Muhammad in the middle, they had either DJ Reader or Tyleek next to Muhammad.
That's another dude who's playing well. Tyleek.
Oh man.
Yeah,
He's playing real well.
Hey, he's growing up right in front of our eyes, man.
Not bad for a Ohio State guy.
I told you.
Hey, he did pretty well against that Pro Bowl interior that they got, didn't they?
All right. Well, our next topic, man. Due to win, we do have one concern going into the next game, and because we lost our top 2 corners during injury, but we do have an update from Dan, Kim on DJ Reed and oh my God, Terry Arnold. My bad.
I don't. We all saw Reed's. I don't know I don't know what that's going to be or how long. I mean, certainly I cannot imagine him playing next week at a minimum till we get more tests done. And I don't think TA is a major thing. No, I don't know there again, I don't know about him next week, but it's certainly not as significant as what as what Reed had.
I think me and Dan Campbell had the same brain fart.
Man, he didn't seem confident about that answer.
Bro, I'm gonna start with you, DC.
The way he trailed off.
Oh yeah, both the corners. Yeah, getting hurt. Yeah,
how worried are we?
It's concerning, very concerning. Because we can't afford to go through what we went through last year. We was decimated with injuries on the defense, so it is very concerning. I hope it is nothing. To the point that these guys are out like for the rest of the season or out for a lot amount of games, but it's very concerning. It's very concerning.
Mike.
Yeah, I agree with that. It is very concerning. Who do we even have next week? I didn't even look. You guys know?
Cincinnati.
Man, they got some wide receivers, but they got Browning. Yeah, it is concerning. I just hope it's not long term. I hope we can rest these guys for a couple of weeks or whatever, however long it's going to be, and then they can come back and not have recurrent issues.
Fucking Tigers lost.
Yep. Oh well.
Yeah.
Headed to Cleveland. Rich.
Give me 1 second.
Pawpaw.
So, give it back to Rich.
I thought he needed a second. Damn, my bad.
You gave him a literal second. Like, damn.
Okay, say I'll be on black people's time. Go ahead, Rich.
So, looking at the next 3 games, if they're only missing 1 game, I think the Bengals is actually a good game to miss. Reason being, their offensive line is not that good, and Browning has not been impressive at all. It's not like they got Burrow back there. I do expect you're going to have at least 1 corner come in, if not 2. Because right now, I mean, all you got is Amik, Rock, Dorsey, and Maddox. And then Maddox is really, he was your backup safety. So, and they got no corners on practice squad. So there's going to be a move this week, at least 1 or 2. Probably a minor one, knowing Brad Holmes. He'll go to the Dollar General store this week and
It said Dollar General store.
Be a guy we've never heard of.
Oh shit! Sorry about that, but it was brought to my attention that somebody did show up.
Hey, Mike is your boy.
Hey, so listen, my bad, because I'm in the middle of packing for my flight, and I got caught up in this conversation. Kind of let the time get past. That's my apology. That's on me. My bad. But I definitely
you showed up.
My phone that I usually use was dying, and I had to let the other phone load up. So I'm like, let me hurry the fuck up and get in here. But my bad. Come on, man. What I missed? Go ahead, pop your shit. I'm actually
showed up. You showed up. That's all. You showed up. That's all that matters. You showed up.
I got a couple questions because I did.
Hey, that's more than we can say for the Vikings, guys.
Hey, right. Hey, y'all can go ahead and celebrate because y'all Guardians won the division, so y'all can go. At least you can.
Why you even bring that up, bro?
Hey, because you know what? Life is a balance.
Yep.
No,
so I got a question for you, and then we'll get back to let us finish talking about the injuries, and then when I get you the next question, get you the question about the Browns. But who do we hit? We hit Mike, Rich, Danny. How you feel about your concern about we losing both corners, man? Are we worried?
It's an issue. I think DJ Reed's is probably going to be a little bit longer. If it's a hamstring issue, those things are generally not good.
They linger forever.
Yeah. So that's a little worrying because if TA comes back and he's not out the long term, he's not out short term, that puts TA as our cornerback 1. And he's gonna have to step up. So a little worried about that. I won't lie, but get ready for practice squad edition sometime this week for sure.
Hey, why does Pierre think we're going to call? Brad Holmes is going to call on Tyreek Woolen?
I'll give him a 5th or 6th rounder and they can take it.
That ain't happening.
No.
Papa, your thoughts on? Are you worried about our corners being hurt?
Yeah, slightly worried a little bit. Nothing too bad. We'll be okay. We'll make it through the Cincinnati game, and then we'll move on, and hopefully we'll have both our corners back. I'm always worried because it seems like just when we're getting going, our injuries start to happen. So hopefully this is just a little bit, and we don't have to worry about the way forward. But yeah, I'm not overly concerned, but cautiously optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. It's your turn, Vaughn. Where you at? Where Vaughn at? It's your turn, Vaughn.
We just speaking
All
on
right,
the
I
game.
got a series of questions for you. You feel me? We might record this right now in the Browns post-game show because I got since you pop up, we do appreciate you popping up. You know, not being scared, showing up for your team. But my first question for you and your Browns fans, please, hit the like and subscribe. But Detroit fan report. We care about all teams. But anyway,
no, we don't.
Maybe Joe isn't an answer. So with that saying, do you think it's time for them to go with one of their rookie quarterbacks?
I mean, it was been time for Joe wasn't never the answer to begin with. Joe has just always been a placeholder. As I explained to somebody else, the Browns are just now getting some type of hold on how they want to use their offensive personnel as far as playmaker positions. And they don't have too many answers for how they want to do the line or what it needs to. Why would you throw a rookie in that? Like, I don't know how that's supposed to be conducive for him to have a positive thing. But I think, it can get there. It will get there. And I think the biggest thing for the Browns is they actually have potential offensive playmakers that can really impact the game at a high level. So right now they just missing the QB. I've always, if y'all didn't know, between Shador and Deshaun, we got a quarterback. So everybody else is just kind of placeholder.
Watson?
Why would I stutter? Do we not still pay him? Do we not still pay him? Am I missing something? Do we not still pay him? Is he not? He's just now being 30 years old, right? So he's not washed. He was highly injured and he is recovering. Since we still have his rights for another 3 years, why would I just write him off, knowing that at healthy capacity, he's still arguably one of the best QB talents in the league? It makes no sense. On top of that, Shador is one of the best QB young prospects to come out. So I think, as most winning cultures do, they get their weapons, make sure they got them in place, they get their line together, and they got their quarterback. Fortunately for Cleveland, they have a few guys that can take the bruises and hits until the real action gets in there. So bluntly, no, Joe was never the answer. And we haven't gotten to the answer yet, but they're on the roster.
All right, let's talk about your running game. Because your running game did show up, man. Speak about Jiggers.
I ain't going to say it didn't show up because most of the beef came from the quarterback. So, I don't really know what running game can show up when a quarterback keep giving the ball away. I don't know who can show up in that capacity. I don't think there's nothing wrong with Cleveland's run game, but the fact that they can use some tackles that can hold the end long enough for the running back to get out the backfield. I think the interior did a pretty good job, and he was able to find some creases in the interior and really make something happen when he could, push the ball and things like that. But, I don't really see nothing wrong with Cleveland's run game besides it hasn't matured yet.
All right, one more question I got for you. Two more. Sorry about that. Yo, number one wide receiver, man. Young man, please catch the ball, man. How you feel about him and his drops today from Jerry Jeudy?
I never felt like Jerry Jeudy was the number one wide receiver. He's always been a complimentary receiver to me. Pretty good number two if you got a nice number one. I do fault Kevin Stefanski for not using David Njoku as more of a wide receiver, being that you got Harold Fannin. So that's the thing, we're gonna see how that go. But as far as the Browns have a lot of complementary players at the wide receiver position. They don't have a number one. So until they get a number one, they have to rely on a quarterback that isn't scared to be able to use all the weapons. Jerry Jeudy is who he is.
All right, we always end the show on a positive
Tone
note.
totally changed from earlier, man. You're saying you had playmakers all over the field, and then where? Because I didn't see any. I didn't see none. Other than
We like to
Joker.
leave the show on a positive note. So if there's anybody you would give a game ball to on your offensive defense, who would it be? Vaughn?
Hey, did y'all see that? Ben Johnson tried to stumble bum, and it didn't work.
It didn't work at all.
Vaughn, if there's any two players on your or any player on your offense and defense that you would give a game ball to, who would it be? And you're on mute.
Yeah, I had to make sure I can hear you. Impulsively, offensive side, I feel like the only person that really is worth a game ball on the offense is Quinshawn. He had a nice little impact receiving and running. He scored. And he wasn't dominant, but you definitely seen the flashes and the impact. So I think, impulsively, because I'm still rewatching the game. Him on the defensive side, I don't really know if I got a game ball. I don't really know if I got a game ball for the defense. I think the defense is in a compromising position with the offense. So it just was what it was.
And Garrett played
real
well.
nice. Who you giving a game ball to on the offensive and defensive side?
Defensive side, Aiden Hutchinson. 4 QB hits, a few sacks, including with a strip sack, fumble. So he get the game ball defense. Offense, I'm really gonna give this to it's really special teams. I'm really gonna give it to Khalif Raymond.
Okay. Day.
Defense, I'll give it to Hutch. Can't. I don't think there's anybody else really who can get a game ball on the defense. Dude was an absolute game wrecker today, which he should have been, considering his matchup. And then on the offense, man, I don't know. Probably just Gibbs because he was the most efficient player on the offensive side of the ball today.
Damn you.
Paul.
Yeah, I'm obviously on the defense. I'm giving it to Hutch. On the offense, I'm giving it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He had 2 touchdowns. Pretty much our consummate person on offense.
Rich.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with on the offensive side. I'm gonna go with Gibbs, and on the defensive side, I'm gonna go DJ Reed. 4 tackles, a pick. When he was in there, pretty much had Jerry Jeudy their only wide receiver threat in clamp. So I'm gonna be different and not go the Hutch route. I'm gonna go with DJ Reed.
Wow, that's a first. Beach good said Hutch on defense and the offensive line for keeping ball clean. Mike, who you got? Game balls, who you gonna give it to?
Game balls, I'm gonna go with Hutch on defense, and then on offense, I'm gonna give 2 out. I'm gonna give 1 to Gibbs because I feel like this was his most consistent game, and he was really efficient this game. And then I'm gonna go with Steady Eddie, man, St. Brown, man. Week after week, if we know it's one person we can go to with that ball, him and golf is always gonna be on the same page.
One thing I can say before from the pregame show to the postgame show is That Lions ass whooping got you very humble, Vaughn.
I mean, in all fairness, right? What the fuck is there a lot to talk about? I mean, the Browns had some momentum. They had a chance to do some things, but every time you ask the question, is Joe the answer? Every time they thought they had something, Joe did something else stupid. I mean, what do you want me to talk about for real? You want me to come up here and lie?
No.
Okay.
They gotta go to them. They gotta go to the young quarterbacks, man. They gotta go to Gabriel and Shador at some point.
Yeah. And can we read also?
Be still on that one. Be still had his comment down there.
They're gonna give Gabriel an opportunity before Shador.
Oh yeah.
And he should. Like, if he was taking the third round, so he should get the first opportunity.
I will say though, I told y'all them Browns running backs be chipping like fuck on them ends though. Y'all see how they was putting Hutch in them down today. I told y'all to watch out for that.
And Hutch had us scared, man. Hutch had us scared. I thought they got his leg again. I was chopping legs and everything out there.
You know what I'm saying? And I could tell through the game that y'all defense was only getting pressure from the ends. On the inside, we was cool, but only from the ends. So it's like, man.
Oh, bro, you gotta
no, our linebackers were getting pressure. We have
he's talking about the D line. He's talking about the D line, though. I think.
Oh, shit! DJ Reader had a couple.
Yeah.
Well, the Lions won. You feel me?
The Lions win again.
And can we get some NFL scores?
Go ahead.
All right, so NFL scores today: the Philadelphia Eagles, the Super Bowl defending champions, win in a very close.
Of course, you gotta talk about this scuzz.
All right, never mind. We're gonna keep going around the scores. No, just wait. Go ahead, DC. Go ahead, DC.
Man, you can't be an Eagles fan and a Lions fan, bro.
Hey, listen, both, man, represent. Hey, so Eagles win 31. The Eagles win 31-25. The Steelers beat the Vikings 24-21. The New York Giants get their first win with Jackson Dart starting. Beat the Chargers. Chargers get their first loss. Prayers up from elite neighbors. And more than likely he might have a torn ACL, but MRI is going to maybe confirm that tomorrow. So if it is, then that's going to be tough. But yeah. Texans get their first win against the Tennessee Titans, 26-0. The Falcons get the win against the Commanders, 34-27. The Bills stay undefeated. They beat the Saints, 31-19. The New England Patriots win 42-13 against the Carolina Panthers. You know, but y'all know about Thursday with Seattle beat Arizona 23-20. And those are your 1 o'clock games. As a current right now, 4 o'clock, the Raiders are beating the Bears 14-9. Kansas City is beating Baltimore 20-7. The Rams is up by 3, 13-10 against the Colts. And Jacksonville is up 11, 17-6 against the 49ers. Those are your NFL scores.
Appreciate that, brother.
But
all right. We just said Lions win again. Before we head out here, we'll let everybody know where they can find them at. Starting with Mike.
Mike.
Find me on X at @1pride_JR.
Mr. Michigan himself, Rich.
You can catch me on X at Riggs928. Don't let me ever hear y'all talk shit about my boy Hutch again.
Yeah, until next week.
Yeah, Rich don't be listening, bro. I told Rich this was the weekend for Hutch to go off and have a dominating game, and that's exactly what he did. The matchup called for it, Rich. All we asking for is, can we see on a more consistent basis he affect the quarterback on passing downs, on pass rushes? That's all we asking for.
Vaughn, man, we appreciate you coming through, man. We was kind of worried about you, Browns fans. Like, yo, ain't gonna show up, man. Let everybody know where they can find you at.
No, hey, don't do that because I inbox you. Stop lying. Anyway, stop lying. But I appreciate y'all having me for sure. D Trent at Game Changer Sports Talk, Industry Sports, man. You find D Trent on all social platforms. Find Game Changer Sports Talk on all social platforms, also Spotify, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, various other streaming platforms. Check out the industrysports.com channel. And then you got the Relationship Podcast every Monday, 7 to 9 p.m. Ships, man. Make sure y'all come through. It's been a pleasure, bro. I appreciate you, guys.
For sure. DC, let me know where you can find you at.
You can find me DC Christopher on Facebook, Daryl since 1988 on Twitter, and also on Instagram as well, man. So, yeah, this great show today. Pre-game, post-game, and go Lions, Tigers. We're going to Cleveland, baby. We're going to Cleveland Tuesday. We will see y'all at Progressive Field. We will be there.
I will be there.
That's creepy. Don't do that.
Chris, let me know where they can find you at.
Yeah, you can find me on X on Crazy Hockey Fan, and you can on Instagram you can find me at @OnePrideNation_24.
My brother from another mother who parents don't know each other. Daddy, let me know where they can find you at.
Right here, man. It was nice to see us get the dub today. Let's move on to Cincinnati next week, and yeah, look to go 1-0 next week.
Hey, Daddy, are you still recovering from what happened yesterday?
No, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm just really, really stoned right now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like super like relaxed. So
tough loss for your Bulldogs, but
it happens. It's death taxes and losing to Alabama.
Yeah.
Hey Vaughn, before we go, can you say one pride?
Nigga, no. All counts for life.
With that said, I'm your boy Ben, and make sure y'all please hit that subscribe button on YouTube and Detroit Fan Report. Follow us on X. Follow Lions Fan Report on X. You feel me? And follow us on Facebook. With that said, the Lions won again. One Pride Nation, stand up.
Yep.
And
the Tigers won't beat the Guardians in the playoffs. Let's go, baby.
You already know that. With that said, man, everybody please hit that subscribe button, man. This is Detroit Fan. We go to Postgame Show. And we have.